This is my gaming setup. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always wanted to have the perfect lounge, office, and even gaming or streaming space. And it has taken me almost 4 years to get to it where I want it to be today. Today, I'm going to be showing you the entire evolution from start to finish on my setup's evolution throughout the years, including the start, middle of it, and finally, where I am. Let's get it. Alright, starting with the first ever setup, which was originally in 2019, this is where I first began building or starting my gaming addiction. So yeah, let's look at it. Alright, so this is the first ever setup, and now you might be looking at it like, how the hell did you go from this to the future when you have now? And well, yeah, let's just start with what this is. So first of all, starting in the room, I had a lot of childish posters. I had the Batman poster in the left right corner, I had an Epic Gamers Wanted poster, and over there you'll even see a little screenshot of me right there. If I zoom in a little bit, we keep going. That is in fact me on watching my own videos, or I think that was me and my friend on Google Meet. But I had like a skull skin, I had the tablet. Oh my god, bro, this room, the squishy mellows, oh dear lord. And this is when I first started my Pokemon Let's Play videos. Now, if we go to the next screenshot, you'll see that the next one is a bit better. This one, it was actually my first proper desktop, and when I got this for Christmas. The desktop was given to me for my, I think, 17th Christmas, or 17th birthday after Christmas per se. And this was a huge upgrade from the original, because I got a fully decked out desktop, which was budget built, but it still worked really well. And then I remember when I first got to play Minecraft with like high graphics and stuff, I went nuts. I was like crazy. And if you look at that keyboard right there and the mouse, I actually have a similar mouse now called the Brocat Clone Pro, but those were the original budget peripherals I had when I started content creation. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Then we have like a little headphone, we have the shelf, which is actually mounted back there in the background now. We have a clock and all the Fortnite figures. And then we also have this little thing. Then going on was the third phase of my setup, where I really wanted to figure out what design I wanted to go with. And at one point, this is when I first started streaming, because if we go to the little thing in here, we do a little zoom, you'll see that that was my first ever overlay that I created, and that was my chat. That's how you know I fell off. But yeah, I think this was a decent point in life where I figured out how to like design an actual good setup. This was really bad at the time, now that I think about it, but like it was good. It's definitely better than some of the setups I see on Reddit. And now we go to the fourth iteration, which is where like the vibes and like my like love for purple came, and like even why it's inspired of my branding now. So if you look, we got some like controllers in the left corner over there. We got some blue controller and black controller. I actually had that sitting right next to me right now. We got a little skull up there in the cabinet. We have, that's my PC. I was running it, I think a Ryzen 3. No, I don't know. I'll put it on screen when I find it. But like I was running a Ryzen CPU. I was running a NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2060, which to this day I still use. I know I'm outdated. Then over there you'll see the original cup that was created for me by my mom when I started streaming. And sadly that logo's gone because it was a Playset logo, and if I used it and plus that's a different username. And then over here you'll see these were the original mic. This mic right here is the Toner TC7, a very old model. And then we have the, you know, the Boogex speakers, or the Booga speakers. Then we have like I was decked out in Booga gear from 5 and Below. And then this was actually the old chair that I just stopped using for since I got this one. So now if we go to a little bit better, you'll see that it changes even more, which is actually crazy. So if we go to the next iteration, this iteration is when my setup became really, really nice, and I really started to have a love for the vertical monitor layout when I started streaming, so that I could see my chat and my OBS, and so I wouldn't have to look all different ways all the time. Now in this setup, it's not that, here, I'll change the picture so it's a bit more clear. There we go. This picture is a full picture and a more clear picture of what my setup looked like. And just a FYI, this setup was actually behind me, and what you're seeing is mirrored, pretty much. That was behind me, and my bed was on this side where I'm recording right now. But as you can see, I have the skull thing. I have a little stuffy. That was when I first got my Elgato Stream Deck. That was pretty cool. But the little picture, I actually have that right now. That's me. Yes, that is me. And then we have like a little painting. We got all kinds of stuff. This photo was taken on a really shit phone, my bad. But as you can see, I started like to organize my setup a lot more. And as I got older, I really liked how it started looking. I got obsessed. I'm gonna be very honest. I got pretty obsessed. And now, this is when my setup was at its peak version at the time. I call this peak V1 per se. And this is when I had the vibiest setup, bro. When I started learning how to use wallpaper engine, when I got my Oculus Quest, which is beat up as shit now. And then also I moved my tablet over there and I use that as a monitor. It's crazy. I got my first webcam. I upgraded my speakers to the ones I'm using now called the Oni Pros. And I upgraded the mic as well to a newer version of the toner mic. And I even did my cable management, which I actually gotta do in a newer video. But yeah, and then here's a couple more shots from my room. And you gotta remember, this same desk, this desk I'm still using to this day with 3 monitor setup. And it was behind me, which is crazy to think about. I'm gonna be honest. Here's a picture of my PC, how it looks like. That's nowhere near the PC how it is now. And then here's a room view. Oh god, my hair. Oh no. Yeah, as you can see, I really was not in the best shape. But yeah, I had like a really vibey room at the time. And this is when I was like 15, 16, I think. I'm not sure. And then finally, here is the setup now. With a couple of new pictures, I could say for 100%, I have the most professional looking setup now. It is so amazing. As you can see, I upgraded my RAM. I have a little clock over here, the little Stream Deck down here, my peripherals with the Rocat Cone Pro with the, this is a SteelSeries keyboard that I'm using right now. And then, like I said before, I have the new interface with the microphone, and then I also have the controllers. We have the little Oculus up here. I have the ring light, my logo. It's pretty cool. And then here's the little close photos that I took for cinematography. And then we have this is here. Oh, this is a really good clean photo. I can't lie. Oh my god. But yeah. Hey, editor Halix here. Thanks for watching the entire video. Now, if you guys don't know, this video took almost multiple weeks to prepare and create and finalize. Now, that's the reason it uploaded so late, and I truly apologize for that. But if you are looking for more of my content coming soon, here's 2 sneak peeks to one of my videos and another one down here. You might be able to figure it out if you're smart enough. But without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.